I'm Jeff Gordon.
And I'm Keith Moore.
And we met a long time ago in Nashville, Tennessee. We both came to Nashville and to get in the music business or be a part of the music business there.
Yeah.
And we were just young kids kind of struggling, kicking around the Nashville community, and met and realized that we were both from Mississippi and had a lot in common. We both loved literature, a lot of the Mississippi writers that we really love, and music, and started a band, and it went from there.
Yeah, we started playing probably in '89.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this a long time, and we were kind of playing during that period. During that period where people like Garth Brooks and Alan Jackson and all that stuff was really popular, and our music was completely not anything like it. And so, we had
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we made no money, but we made a lot of fans who kind of liked what we were trying to do, and it was very, I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. We found a cool place on 2nd Avenue. We played a lot. This old hippie joint that this old hippie owned, and just a great vibe.
We added some players. We brought in a guy that played cello, and we had another guy that played string bass, and another guy that played conga and mandolin stuff and sang high harmonies. We kind of had this whole acoustic experience in the club, that was really organic.
The old hippie Charles that owned this place, he was like, okay, you can play here, but no electric instruments. And we were like, hey, that's cool, man. We don't have any, so that's kind of, but this was way before, anything like Mumford & Sons or any of that kind of stuff was even on the, so
they should give us credit.
They should be paying us a little.
They should.
Just a
That's
little
what
bit.
I think.
I
All this
think just a little
Americana
bit.
thing. I mean, it just.
The whole Americana thing. They stole it from us.
I know. That's what I really want to say.
It's okay.
Today.
It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful thing to be respected, but never ever really respected.
Discovered it all.
Never
We're
really
legends in our own mind.
We are. It's really
Yeah.
fun to live in that world.
But on a serious note, if I could be serious, how you doing? This band though is more about our love for Mississippi. It truly is.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's one of the first song we ever wrote, man, was Home. It was about Mississippi. The very first song. Now, I don't even remember that song.
It was a long song. Went
really
7 minutes
long.
long. Just kept going.
It was like I was in my
going.
Bob Dylan thing then. Where I just wanted the song to be epic, and we did that for a while. It was cool.
She's gonna be scared to ask us anything else.
We've written a lot of songs, by the way.
Are we still on the first question?
Yeah, I think we are. We've written probably hundreds. Hundreds of songs.
I'm ashamed to admit. Yeah,
I know.
We have done that.
We should put out a greatest hits.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Rat on My Faith is. The new
It
album.
is. And in fact, if anybody wants to go and purchase Rat on My Faith on
Rat on My
Amazon or any place
Or
online, you certainly
iTunes,
can.
CD Baby,
Right now we
or-
have 8 fans.
We got 8
And
we
I
got
want to thank
8
all 8 of those people.
We got 8 CD buyers. We have
And-
a lot of digital downloaders, but those 8 CD buyers are precious.
to my heart.
They really are, man. God bless them. I mean, those 8.
That record's a retrospective of the band. Or it really is. Seriously, it's like we being in Nashville, we had access to a ton of great studios and a ton of great musicians.
Yeah, man.
And so we recorded a whole bunch. And
Some people out there won't know what I'm talking about, but a lot of the stuff was recorded on 2-inch tape, analog. So it has this really warm sound, like Jack White from the White Stripes. He only records on 2-inch tape, and I know why, because it's a different vibe. It's so warm and rich, and it's too expensive to do today. You can't do it. So
and it's too heavy. It weighs like 20 pounds. Like, who wants to carry that around?
I've got a whole closet full of them.
Well, Keith and I got together
Two years.
2 years ago.
We had like a time apart where we weren't writing together, probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Every now and then we'd get back and do something. We'd kind
Together and we would write a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we'd write a bunch of stuff, then we kind of go our separate
We
ways.
toyed around with the idea of
Yeah.
pulling all this. We had all these great tracks that we had spent quite a bit of money on, and time and effort and energy and all that. And finally we got together one summer and we wrote a whole bunch of songs over a summer, and we decided it would be a good idea to put a couple of new things, which the song Rat on My Faith is a new song,
Yeah.
and we put that with a lot of the older material, and it just kind of gives you, if you listen to the record, it's 20 songs on it, but it gives you a whole kind of beginning to end kind of listen on the band, and I don't know, I think it's entertaining.
It's a great answer.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Yeah.
You know, being in Oxford, him being in Nashville, about once a month I go up to Nashville. We've got a few ideas we've been playing around with back and forth, you know, through email and memos on the iPhone, you know, all that kind of stuff, just, you know, and we kind of get some ideas, like the thing we were playing earlier, you know. And then I'll go to Nashville and we'll do like a recording of it. And we've decided to take it to this other place with recording, where what we're doing now is we're going to start taking like that one, any of these you've heard today and that new thing you heard, and record just one song and focus on creating a sound, a real kind of cool, something that's kind of expressive color-wise. You know, different colors of these different instruments and different sounds and rhythms. And so we're going to experiment for a while, do something we've never done before, and have some fun. You know, so it may be, who knows how long before an album comes out, but there may be a lot of songs that come out as we're doing this, you know.
Yeah, we're going to try to capture the two of us kind of getting a good, like what we just did, get a good pass of it down with us singing and playing it together, and then we'll go on top of that and do we have some things that we've been wanting to try for a long time. We have like some bugs we've recorded, and like squeaking doors and different kinds of unusual organic sounds and stuff that we want to try to put on it. Because we have access to some, I mean, one of the things that secrets of Nashville is there are some really brilliant players there, some really amazing people. So we have access to great players to come in and play with us, and so that's kind of like a button you can push anytime you want. But we really want to go in and try to add some unusual sort of organic things that seem to fit the songs and
fit the idea and then
put it together.
The context of the song. You know, some of my favorite music is real, like Robbie Robertson's, a lot of his Native American music. It's just the sounds, the way he uses all these organic things. It's very cool. Bruce Coburn's done that kind of thing a lot, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's not dated. It's not a dated sound. It's something that you take in the world you're in right now and surround the words and the music and the melodies with what you're doing. And you know, I mean, Jeff's like he's kind of the mad scientist of the band. You know, he loves collecting all these sounds, and you know, and so we've got like tons of like crickets in Mississippi and frogs, and you know, find a creative way where you might not hear a frog, but that is a frog. You know, you might not know that's a frog. You know, anyway.
You'd be surprised how much a cow sounds like a cello. It really does.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of sounds like it's got the little vibrato to it and everything.
So that's what he's into, and it's great. You know, because I think a cow's a cow, you know, but I hear what you're saying, and I like that.
No, thank you. Thank you.
No, that's cool.
It's tough. And we've come here and we've played, you know, the Blind Pig, and we've played around here and played a little bit in Nashville. And, you know, what we really want to do is try to get some of this newer stuff under our belt and record it and then maybe try to bring in some people, you know, to do our live thing.
Yeah, like really, like.
In fact, if anyone out there is like this brilliant upright bass player.
Yeah, call us.
That plays for free and sings high harmony and is a genius and can do all of that. That's what we need, really.
Call us. Yeah, we'll cook you dinner. Buy you a beer.
Yeah.
But no, we really wanted. That's our goal with this. You know, I mean, we're not like young whippersnappers. You know, we're writing about this real stuff that maybe only a few people will really, you know, want, you know, and feel, and that's cool. But what we want to do is when we do go back on the road, because we used to play a lot. When we go back on the road, what we want to do is we want to take this sound that we're going to create over the next couple of year, you know, and we want to take that with us somehow and really make it something entertaining and unique, but just that you feel like you're part of something, you know, cool.
Well, you know, the music business has changed so much. I mean, it's like now there's actually a healthy middle class in the music business. When we were doing this, when we started out as kids, there was not. There was like famous people that were on record labels, and then there was little bitty people down in their hometowns playing in small clubs. Now there's this entire huge middle class of bands that are making a living and doing sync royalties and a lot of different things. And you know, that's kind of what I feel like that we can realistically tackle, you know.
See, he's the scientist.
Well, I don't know if that's science, but it's something.
I thought y'all had something on me.
No,
Okay. The website is wineskinsmusic.com. It's, all lowercase, of course. And then Facebook, The Wineskins, and then Twitter, The Wineskins. And please, follow us on Twitter and our Facebook, because every now and then we put stuff out there that's just kind of like on the spur of the moment, and that's how a lot of fans are finding us. They're finding songs that we just all of a sudden will put out there, just give away. What makes it, what we do a lot is just give it away, and it's funny, we've gotten a really strong following in Brazil. I don't understand. It's weird. Facebook is so strange. So
You mean those two guys?
yeah, strong,
really strong.
Because if it was,
They're like bodybuilders.
if it was four, if it was four people, then it would be a huge, that'd be we'd have to go there immediately. So, but no, it's that's where you find us, and please comment and like and all that stuff. So.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
being here
this is
in
great
Oxford,
being in Oxford,
Mississippi,
doing
on the
this.
square.
It's great.
See, this is where we should be playing our music.
I know,
in
man.
Mississippi.
I know.
So writing about it. It
I
just
know.
feels so natural. I love it.
Yeah, like on Red on My Faith, there's probably a mention. Let's see, Faulkner, Eudora Welty,
Walker Percy,
Shelby Foote, Buddy Norton.
We tried to not leave anybody out.
I mean, literally, there's one song where it's like it takes you on a journey through the literature of the South, through Mississippi. So we really love it here. We love the soil and just the, my great grandmother was Choctaw, and so I mean, there's a lot of spiritual vibe to the soil here.
A lot of blood. My family goes back 200 years in Mississippi and down in South Mississippi and all of that. So definitely love this place. A very misunderstood place, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It's it's got a lot of warts, but
People want to talk about the bad part. They don't want to talk about the
I know
love.
they don't want to talk about the good part, But so anyway, that's our story. On
We're
that.
here to tell about the love in Mississippi.
Yeah, we are, man. Yeah, we do. We love it here. It's funny whenever time I go to Nashville and I cross the Tennessee line, I really feel like I'm leaving this. I feel like I'm leaving something. And every time I come back and cross that line, and we're outside of Bolivar, not far past there on Highway 7. Man, when I cross that line and I see Mississippi, it's like this. My blood pressure. It's weird. It's
some kind of energy. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? In a city, it has a hum to it. It has. I don't care if you're on the outskirts of it. It has a hum. But you come to Mississippi. I get out of my car and my feet are on the ground, and it's like I don't know. It's just that I can relax. Like I'd never relax anywhere else.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's like we're promoting Mississippi or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm Jeff Gordon.
And I'm Keith Moore. And
We're
we are
the
the
Wineskins.
Wineskins. And this
has been our Oxford session.